Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for clicking on the video. Today I'm showing you guys how you can create the most overpowered boss melting PvE build I've ever created. This is the build I made use of in the Malekith cheese video and will probably make use of in future videos to come. I've separated the video into timestamps showing you how to get each item individually, so skip around to wherever you like. Just before we get into that, I would also like to announce that my first ever wave of merchandise has just gone live today. You can check out the Foul Tarnish Premium Hoodie through the link below. Use code MAIDENLESS at checkout for 10% off just this week only. Let's go. So this video is split into parts. I've ordered the items so that the easily accessible and more important items come first. Like I said in the Malekith video, it's not all needed. You could just get away with using just the Ash of War by itself, but the talismans and consumables make it insanely broken. The build is centered around not taking any damage and infinitely stun locking the enemy with the Ash of War, which is even more powerful when using a Mimic tier Ashes, which I recommend. So first off, the Ash of War, Flame of the Redmanes. This is super easy to pick up and you could do so at Fort Gale North in Caelid. If you haven't got this side of Grace, you can do so by traveling south from the entrance of Caelid, and once you're here, be wary of the enemies in the area and look for the invisible Dung Beetle's trail. This guy travels in a set path, so just wait for him to come all the way around and try your best to hit him with a melee weapon. Once hit, the beetle will drop the Ash of War and you can put this bad boy on any regular weapon you like. I recommend applying it to your strongest weapon. As you can see on screen, a max level Yuji Katana was dealing massive damage compared to a low one. The next two items are the bubble tiers, being the Flame Shrouded Cracked tier and the Stone Barb Cracked tier. They are both obtained by killing an Erd Tree avatar at a minor Erd Tree in Caelid. The Flame Shrouding Cracked tier lasts for 3 minutes and it boosts all fire attacks by 20%. It is obtained here on the map. You want to travel to the Smoldering Church or anywhere close by and head to the Erd Tree. When you're there, kill the avatar to receive the tier. The Stone Barb Crack tier lasts for only 30 seconds and it improves stance damage by 30%. It is obtained the same way, but just north of the other Erd Tree in Caelid, just here on the map. You can travel to the Dragon Burrow side of Grace and make your way to the tree. Once you're here, kill the avatar to retrieve the Stone Barb Cracked tier for your flask. The next most important thing you'll want to pick up is the Bloodboil Aromatic. This is an item you need to craft, and to do so you will need the Perfumer's Cookbook 2. This item can be found in the Shaded Castle just west of the capital. You'll want to make your way through to the Inner Gate site of Grace, and then follow my character on screen. Once you've made your way up the final ladder, the cookbook will be with this corpse on the chair. With the cookbook, you can now make an unlimited supply of Bloodboil Aromatics. They do, of course, cost crafting materials, specifically 2 Eltis Bloom, 1 Budding Cave Moss, 1 Land Octopus Ovary, and 1 Arteria Leaf. The Bloodboil Aromatic is insanely strong, and for an entire minute after consumption, it will improve physical damage by 30%, and it will increase your max stamina by 20%. You will take 25% more damage during those 60 seconds, but you shouldn't get hit anyway with this build, so that's fine. Now those items combined with the Mimic tier Ashes should be more than enough to kick some ass, but if you want to go even further, I'll let you know what talismans I used and how to get those. So the most important talisman if you're using a mimic is definitely Shabriri's Woe. This can be found in the Crazy Village, or the Frenzied Flame Village as the game calls it. If you haven't been here before, make your way up the hill to the west and past the scary Eye of Sauron. Once you're in the village, you'll find the talisman on the step right here. Shabriri's Woe attracts enemies to you, and this is incredibly important because you can take it off after summoning your mimic, and now the mimic will draw the boss's attention away from yourself. This means that you won't have to worry about being hit by the boss, and you can proc that Ash of War. The next one is the Fire Scorpion Charm. This can be found in Fort Laid, just west of the volcano. This is a tiny fort, there's only one enemy inside who isn't terribly difficult to kill. And once it's cleared out, follow my character up the stairs and onto this wooden platform. The Fire Scorpion Charm boosts fire damage by 12%, and it stacks with the Flame Shroud cracked tier for an increased fire damage of 32%. The Ritual Sword Talisman increases your attack power even further by 10% when at full health. I swap my Shabriri's Woe out for this after my mimic is summoned mid-fight. This can be found in the Lux Ruins right here on the map. You want to enter these ruins and kill the demi-human Queen Galika, and the talisman will be in the chest right behind. The Shard of Alexander boosts the attack power of skills by 15%. This you receive from completing Alexander's quest line. Now the quest is a little too long for me to include in this video, but this talisman is easily swapped out with anything else of your choosing. If you really want to use this talisman and you don't already have it, I'll link a guide to the quest line below. And lastly, the Viridian Amber Medallion +2 can be found in the Haligtree. The closest site of grace is the Haligtree Town Plaza. Travel here and follow my route to the chest. In this chest, you will find the talisman, which raises your maximum stamina by 15%. It's also easily swapped out with any other decent talisman, or even the regular Viridian Amber Medallion, or the Viridian Amber Medallion +1. Now combine these talismans, the flask, and the Bloodboil with your Ash of War, and you will tear through absolutely any boss you encounter. Make sure you stay at full health as often as you can, and upgrade your mimic and melee weapon as high as you possibly can to maximize that damage output. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a like if it was, and consider subbing to help a smaller channel grow. Check out any of my other Boss Cheese videos if you feel the need, and don't forget to check out the new merch release if you're into that. Links below. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in a future video. Peace.